What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 73 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel. We're in Game 7 here of the World Series. Yeah, Game 7. Last episode ended off with a 14-inning marathon that ended off in a walk-off home run for your Baltimore Orioles. So outside of that, though, we're not worried about Game 6 because, well, it doesn't matter. Game 6 doesn't matter. It's Game 7 time now. Philadelphia, they're looking for their fourth World Series here in franchise. Their fourth World Series in franchise history. The Orioles, they are looking to add another one to the collection as well. Both franchises have young and veteran stars here that are looking to make big impacts here in the postseason. Baltimore's won Game 1 and 2, and then proceed to drop Games 3, 4, and 5 on the road in Philadelphia. They won Game 6 via the walk-off, but now we're going to send the young Jack Leiter to the mound. Leiter, son of a former MLB pitcher himself, will be taking on the Phillies' young starter, Mick Abel. So the battle of young arms here in Game number 7. Both Philadelphia and the Baltimore Orioles, they have their work cut out for them. So Leiter, in 3 starts, is 2-0 with a 3.66 ERA in the postseason. 19 innings pitched, 25 hits, a 147 whip, 4 walks, and 19 punch-outs here for young Jack. So Jack looking to hopefully get a couple runs and lock down a series victory here. First batter up, Trey Turner goes down looking at that 12-6 curveball. First punch out of the game here for Mr. Leiter. Now, up comes Brandon Marsh. Marsh batting .290 in the postseason. Will ground that one to Holiday, who goes across the field in time for out number 2. So Marsh, the speedy left fielder, followed by Harper at DH, Bellinger in right, Alejandro Kirk at catcher, Kurtzman at third, Stott at second, Steer at first, and Johan Rojas is patrolling center field. Bryce Harper, batting .317 this postseason. He's going to get himself a base knock to right field for the 2-out single. So keeping the inning alive is the most dangerous hitter on this team. Bellinger up, and Bellinger takes called strike 3. That's going to end the first inning. So on the mound is Mick Abel, 4 starts, 3-0 with a 4.38 ERA. 24 innings pitched, 20 hits, a 150 whip, 9 walks, and 24 punch-outs here for the young Mick Abel. So Abel here, looking to hopefully propel Philadelphia to their 4th World Series victory. Now Gunnar gets tied up on that inside slider right there. That's going to be the first punch out of the game here for the Phillies starter. Now Adley Rutschman, the catcher, he's due up, and Rutschman sends that one to center field. Johan Rojas comes in and will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in this first inning for Baltimore's offense, as it'll be followed by Jackson Holiday at short, Steer at first, Kirstead at DH, Acuna at second, Dominguez in right, Green in center, and Drew Jones in left field. So yes, there is a lot of MLB heritage on this team. We have one of the Acuna brothers. We have multiple number 1 ranked prospects in MLB, but that's going to be a fly out there to end that first inning. Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, batting .190 here in the postseason, grounds that one to Gunnar. Gunnar, former Rookie of the Year winner, he's going to get that out right there. So a big out number 1 here in the second inning. Now up comes Curtis Mead. Mead, batting .163. He's going to strike out on that slider right there. Strange the Phillies got him back after they traded him for Christopher Sanchez. But it's funny how those things work out. Bryson Stott, one of the best second basemen in the league, grounds that one to Torkelson, who will step on the bag. And that's going to end the second inning. 1-2-3 go the Phillies as we're on out of the bottom half of the inning. Torkelson batting .250 so far in this postseason, drives that one down the right field line. That one will be settled underneath by Bellinger and caught for out number 1. 1 down now here in the second inning as up comes Heston Kjerstad, the DH. The designated hitter will send that one to left field. That one's going to get down, beating the shift. That's going to get into the corner. That is going to be a 1-out double here for Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad with the first hit of the game for the Baltimore Orioles. So goodbye, perfect game, Mick Abel. Luis Angel Acuna, he gets the inside curveball. That one's going into the gap right there. That one's going to be tracked down by the speedy Rojas. But Kerstead will advance from second base all the way up to third now with 2 outs here in the inning. Swinging little dribbler will put Baltimore up on top. Jason Dominguez, he's struggling the postseason. He's going to get a little flare to right. But that one just holds up a little too long. Caught by Bellinger, and that's going to end the inning here. On now to the top of third as Steer, Rojas, and Trey Turner are going to be due up here in the top of the third. Alright, so first baseman Spencer Steer, batting .254, will swing a miss right there, the 12-6 curveball. Big out number 1 right there. Fourth punch out of the game here for Jack Leiter. Leiter now to Johan Rojas, who is batting, what is that, 280? Grounds that one to Leiter. Leiter, quick throw in time, barely beating the fleet-footed Rojas. Now Trey Turner, who is 0 for 1, grounds that one to Gunnar. Gunnar rifles it, and that's going to be out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies, as we're on now to the bottom half of this third inning. So on now to the bottom half, we're expecting up Elijah Green, Drew Jones, and Gunnar Henderson, our 8, 9, and 1 hitter. So Green, batting .283 so far, flares the inside fastball to right field. That one's going to be caught by Stott, who will now make the first out of the inning. So 1 out now here in this third, as up will come Drew Jones. Drew Jones, former number 1 overall draft pick, puts that on the ground, right to Bryson Stott, over to Steer in time for out number 2. 2 outs now here in this third inning, as Philadelphia's pitching staff is keeping the Baltimore offense at bay so far. Gunner's up now, and Gunner lines that one to Turner, who's going to end the third inning. That's a 1-2-3 inning here for the Baltimore Orioles offense. On now the top of the fourth, as Marsh, Harper, and Bellinger will all be due up. So Brandon Marsh, 2-2 count, grounds that one. Right back to the pitcher, and he's the quick throw. Not even a quick throw, like a lackadaisical throw to first. Harper, the DH, 1 for 1 on the day, grounds that one. Pests the diving Torkelson. That's going to be his second hit of the game. So a 2-hit performance here for Bryce Harper in his second at-bat. So he's 2 for 2 on the day, both singles. Last one with 2 outs, this one with 1 out. Bellinger up now. Bellinger drives that one deep to right. Dominguez giving chase. Dominguez looking up, and that one is gone. A 2-run home run there for Cody Bellinger, his 3rd home run of the postseason. That's going to put Philadelphia on top here late in this, or early in this one. We're in the 4th inning. About midway through this one, I'd say. But a 2-0 Philadelphia lead here. As, well, Jack Leiter gets tagged for some runs here. And up comes Alejandro Kirk. Full count to Kirk, and Kirk flares that one to right. Dominguez comes in, and Dominguez will make the catch. So there you go. That's going to be 2 outs now following that home run by Bellinger. And now we're going to have the 6-hole hitter, Curtis Mead. Mead 0 for 1 on the day. Swings through the high fastball, and that's going to end the 4th here. Now Adley Rutschman, with his team down by 2 runs, will put that one on the ground. That one's going to dribble past the diving Bryson Stott. That's going to get into right field for a leadoff single here in the 4th inning. Baltimore, they need a big inning early now. They can't wait to the 6th, 7th, 8th inning to start getting a rally. They need to start getting a run here, a run later, maybe 2-3 runs later. But big league right there, and that's going to be a double play there. Big lead by Adley. Absolutely brutal there, as that's a heads-up play by Trey Turner. Spencer Torkelson now 2 outs in the inning, full count, and he swings right through that circle change. Bad base running and a strikeout end this inning here for Baltimore. Top of the 5th, Bryson Stott flares that one to left field. Jackson Holiday goes out for it, makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So there's 1 out now here in this one, as we're at the 8-hole hitter, Spencer Steer due up, who is also 0 for 1. Steer puts that one on the ground. First baseman, the first baseman, that's going to be out number 2. So Leiter, pitch count is extremely elevated right now, as he is here only in the 5th inning. 91st pitch of the campaign will strike out Johan Rojas. Now the question is, how much longer does Leiter genuinely have? Heston Kjerstad, full count here. Abel issues the free pass. First walk of the game here for Mick Abel. And Abel's going to watch Kjerstad just stroll down to the first baseline. Acuna up now. Acuna puts that one on the ground. Right to Steer. Over to short. Back to Steer. That's going to be in time. 3-6-3 double play right there. Steer to Turner, back to Steer. You hate that. Dominguez up now. Dominguez puts that one into that right center field gap. But Bellinger, playing the shift, makes the catch. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 5th inning here, as we're going to have Turner, Marsh, and Harper do up. The top of the order, they're back. Now later, 96th pitch of the campaign will be a strikeout there against Trey Turner. Turner 0 for 3 so far in the campaign, not having the best of luck. Brandon Marsh 0 for 2. Puts that one down the line. That's a fair ball, says the third base umpire. That is going to be a 1-out single. A 1-out single in the left field for Philadelphia. Bryce Harper up now, and Harper drives that one deep to right. That one's back very high and very gone onto the concourse. And Bryce Harper, his 7th home run of the postseason, extends the Phillies' lead to 4. A 2-run home run, second 2-run home run issued by the Orioles starter Jack Leiter. I mean, you hate to see that the offense not hitting well against Abel. And up comes Cody Bellinger, who will go back to back with Bryce Harper. Dominguez stops and stares, and that one's also on the concourse. 3rd home run of the game allowed by Jack Leiter. 4th home run of the postseason by Bellinger. Harper and Bellinger go back to back in this one, as the Phillies now have a 5-0 lead. So 5-0, that's a very big lead right now for Philadelphia. Something that Baltimore has not had to deal with yet in this postseason. Dave Roberts, he's seen enough. He thought he can get out one more, maybe out of the inning. But later, giving the ball to the manager, he's told to get the cold shower. Head to the dugout, your day is done. 5 1/3 for the Orioles starter Jack Leiter. He has allowed 5 runs, and out comes Grayson Rodriguez, the Game 1 starter. Rodriguez, 4 games, 2 wins, 34 innings pitched, a .53 ERA, 56 strikeouts, and 3 walks. So Rodriguez, his job now is to just limit base runners. Don't let anyone on base. Keep the lead where it's at, and hopefully Baltimore's offense can pick up where it's left off so far. Curtis Mead 0 for 2. Makes that 0 for 3 as Green makes the athletic play there to end the 6th inning. Elijah Green leads off the bottom 6 now, and that's going to be a strikeout on the inside fastball. Come on, Elijah. Just saying nice things about you. I hate to see that. Now up comes Drew Jones, the 9-hole hitter. Drew Jones will send that one to right field. And that one's going to be settled under by the second baseman Bryson Stott for out number 2. So there's 2 outs now here. Bottom of the 6th for Gunnar Henderson with the 2 outs. That's going to be a ground ball. Stott's got it. Stott quick throw to first in time, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 6th inning. So on now to the top of the 7th. Rodriguez still out there. 1-2 count. Big strikeout there of Bryson Stott. Stott not an easy out. Fouls off a lot of pitches. But Rodriguez comes out the victor. Spencer Steer 0 for 2 on the day. Makes that 0 for 3 with another strikeout right there. Back-to-back punch-outs now here, and Rojas grounds that one to Gunnar, who's playing in on the infield grass. Throw to first in time. Plenty of room there to beat out the speedy Johan Rojas. Now Adley Rutschman leads off the 7th inning here with a fly ball to left field. Marsh comes all the way in and will make the catch for out number 1. 1 out now here in the bottom of the 7th inning, as Philadelphia's pitching staff is holding the mighty Baltimore offense at bay. Second walk issued there by Mick Abel, as Holiday will take first base there. Just like to see that. Now up comes Torkelson, who will watch strike 3 go right down the middle. What are you looking at there, Spence? 4th of the game for Mick Abel. Now up comes Heston Kjerstad, 1-2 count, drives that one down the right field line. That one's going to get settled under by Bellinger, who will make the catch and end the 7th inning. You hate to see that right there. Just a little shy of that home run right there. Now, Rodriguez, 3rd inning of work. That's a liner right to Torkelson, who will retire. Trey Turner on the line out. So there you go, big out there for Grayson Rodriguez. Now up comes Brandon Marsh. Marsh will strike out swinging there. That's going to be now 2 straight outs. Bryce Harper, 3 for 3, makes it a 3 for 4 night. That's the first time Harper has been an out this game. So Rodriguez has had a scoreless inning, a hitless inning. This inning, the previous inning, and the 2 outs of the inning before that. Brendan White comes out of the bullpen. 8 games, a loss. 10 innings pitched, a .270 ERA, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. Right, he's batting a .056. Lefty's batting a respectful .278 against White. Acuna up, and Acuna is going to get the free pass. So first batter White faces, ends up on first base. Not what you want to see out of your bullpen right there. Jason Dominguez up now. Dominguez drives that one into left center field. That one will be getting down. Acuna caught in no man's land. And that's going to be the first out there. So a fielder's choice. Elijah Green up in green. Sends that one to right field. That one had a chance to score Acuna maybe if he was on second base. Or it's just going to be bases loaded here. But no, there's 2 on, 1 out now. As out comes Jose Alvarado. Alvarado struggling so far in the postseason. A 7.20 ERA in 5 innings pitched. 6 games, a win, a blown save. Right, he's batting 300. Left, he's batting a crisp 200 against Alvarado. So Alvarado has been hit around here in his later age. Now up comes Drew Jones, who will strike out the cutter way too far below the zone. Skipping off the plate for the first punch out of the game here for Alvarado. Gunnar, 1-2 counting. Gunnar strikes out the 12-6 curveball inside. And that's going to end the 8th inning with 2 runners left on base. Bellinger strikes out swinging right there. It's going to be Rodriguez's, another strikeout there. Kirk, it's going to be a liner to right field. Dominguez will make the catch, and there you go. So a perfect game so far for Grayson Rodriguez, who has yet to allow a base runner since coming out of the bullpen. Now up comes Curtis Mead. Curtis Mead will ground that one back to Grayson himself. A little backwards trot throw, and that's going to end the 9th inning. 1-2-3 go the Phillies, as Baltimore will need to score 5 runs against Gregory Soto to tie this one up. Former Oriole Gregory Soto, 4 games, 1 save, no opportunity. 4 2/3 innings pitched, a .93 ERA. Adley leads things off with a liner to right field. That one's going to be settled under by Bellinger, who will make the catch for out number 1. 2 outs remaining here in this World Series. Jackson Holliday watches strike 3 go down the middle. A slider gets them looking. And the Phillies are 1 out away now as Torkelson flies that one to center field. Rojas and Turner coming in and out. And Turner makes the catch. And the Phillies are World Series champions. Winning here at Camden Yards. You hate to see a Game 7 loss. Baltimore faithful, they are heartbroken right now. This team has gone on to win multiple World Series and to now lose to the Philadelphia at home in a Game 7 is even more heartbreaking. So a huge loss here, a huge upset for Baltimore, as the Philadelphia Phillies just kind of dancing on their own. I get some reactions here of the Phillies players. You got Marsh over there in left field. You have Johan Rojas, who wasn't in that position. He came in for the ball. So very strange right there. But the Phillies, they are going to be your World Series champions here to end this season off. Absolutely brutal. The 2028 World Series champions, your Philadelphia Phillies, the 4th in franchise history. You absolutely hate to see that here if you're an Orioles fan. Bellinger gets player of the game, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Abel gets the win, 7 innings, 2 hits, 4 punch-outs, 2 walks. And Jack Leiter gets the loss, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 7 punch-outs, no walks, and 5 earned runs. One text to you though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and a catch on.